So this game had a long kind of load from floppy disk. That's sort of one of the many curses of home computer software before hard drives became cheap enough for everybody to have them. Software came on floppy disks, which were unreliable and also easy to copy. So there was this whole arms race of doing tricky things to the formatting of the floppy disks. Oh, here we go. And it's made preservation of this software very troublesome. There's the Normans. The ladies, they have the whole cast here. Yeah, probably I'd give permission to play music I've made on stream. It would depend on the specific music, but we could talk about that in a private chat. So, oh, it's telling the whole story. I'm not reading it fast enough. So let's say it's like 1150 and the king has died and there's the there's us. I guess we're the Saxons versus the Normans. Is that what it is? Okay, that went really well though. We just clicked Wolfric by accident, so let's go with it. And back to my usual strategy. So, starting out, I want to see just how strong some of these territories are. Gloucester is amazing, as usual. Lancashire, not so great, but bad. Gwynedd, 4 gold. Glamorgan's better than usual. Leicester's kind of useless. So what do we got here? Sussex, still amazing. Essex is pretty good. Hampshire, 3. Dorset, 4. So you just want to know... So this is random every game, but there's tendencies. Like Gloucester and Leicester are tend to be rich. So they always have 8. 6 pieces of gold, so Falconbridge is slightly weak for a Norman, but I mean, this is what the Saxons have like 3 gold per month, so... That's Reginald. Okay. Oh. So you can seek conquest and then do something else. But as soon as you take a territory, your turn ends. So you can move your army and then buy or go raiding. It's important to note, I think. But as soon as I take over new territory, that's the end of a turn. So, putting a castle here after 1 turn seems pretty good. I don't know if you actually need to buy a catapult before you can siege a castle. I think in some versions of the game that's a requirement, like in the Amiga version it might be. But at the same time, so wait, did I buy a catapult? No. Ulrich's hair is getting a bit wild there. So I'm gonna face his whole army if I go in there. Because he's nearby. Let's take Robin's health. And actually I'm going to attack the southwest, because this guy has Sussex. But if I cut off his territories, then I should be able to attack his home without retaliation. Okay, so the garrison's under siege. And I can defend. And he retreats. So... Oh! Robin decided to do something good for me. What a nice gift. So, let's see what we got. Nobody in the garrison. Let's leave one soldier in the garrison. And then we're going to seek Robin's help. And we're going to move in here. So, a siege against Reginald Font de Boeuf. He's only got 3 soldiers at home. So the nice thing about cutting him off this way, I don't have to deal with whatever army he does have. It's probably still small at this point in the game, but it's nice that I don't have to fight it. Ah, the click didn't work. Oh, I was still in time. Okay. So, went a bit lower. No, too low. Too high, I guess. Doesn't matter, they got nobody. I'll still lose a soldier somehow. But Reginald Font de Boeuf's lands are now mine. So I'm gonna buy castles for everything that I can. Especially for Sussex, because that is a sweet territory. And I'm gonna build up my army. So let's see how fast this happens. So I believe I can move home in one step. And then, oh, I should have picked up whatever men were there. And now let's see what we're in for. I could have sent a spy. He's got 4 soldiers, 1 knight. So the disease? I don't know. See, Greek fire seems to do 1 point, or like 1 soldier. Does the disease do anything? I don't know. Seemed like the... There we go. It seemed like one of the fires didn't do something either. So what should we do? Catapult barrage? Does that do anything? I don't know. Knight's charge? There. I don't know if it's an advantage to click on any of these or not. Here we go. Whoosh! Look at that. So I'm doing super well right now. For an instant. So, here's the question. Okay, so like the first thing I should do is buy more army. Guess I might as well even castle up this one. So it feels like with these 2 territories, this guy is as strong as this guy. Now, ideally what you want to happen is one of the Normans kidnaps a princess, and then you can rescue her on a night raid, and that basically gets you a free conquer of one of the Saxons. So ideally that'll happen, but hasn't happened yet. So I don't know. I'm gonna buy a big army. And I'm gonna go take those other 2 territories. But sooner or later, one of these allies will become my enemy. What have we got? So let's leave some there. So we'll leave 3 at home, like the Normans do. 5 men. Oh, what a travesty. Besieged Wilfred of Ivanhoe. So let's see what their army's like. Yeah, they got nothing. Gwynedd. Okay, so that gives me an excuse to go after Wilfred. And now I'm thinking about the army I could buy if I took another turn. So I've cut off his army. He's apparently attacking Glamorgan, which is great because it's worthless. Gloucester just got, what? Gloucester? Did that say Gloucester? That didn't say Gloucester, did it? That should have said Glamorgan. But it... I'm not sure if it said the right people either. I don't know. Well... here we go. Wilfred's a problem. So we gotta take him out. So the bottom of the catapult, like the string has like this pattern of pixel dots, and it's really nice for like learning to line up your shot perfectly. So the army's down to 0, castle strength's at 80. So if we get in 3 good shots here... well, a little too low? Or too high? I don't know. There it is. 70. There we go. Wilfred of Ivanhoe is driven into exile. All his territories are now mine. Gloucester produces no income for me this month. Oh no! What will I do without 9 more gold? Yeah, the music is... it sounds distorted in a way, but like... I think that's how it did sound. There's sort of like a weird use of the channels. Okay, so... what? Oh, I clicked on the wrong territory. So now it's time for me to build a huge army. A few more castles, I guess. And, wow. Okay, so let's buy a couple of catapults. And knights. Piles of soldiers. I mean, I'm just gonna steamroll this now. But I'm kind of disappointed that oops, no, I gotta transfer some men. I'm kind of disappointed that here, let's leave 10 at home. Two, and even a catapult at home, because I don't know. that the princess capture didn't happen, because it's kind of one of the neatest cutscenes in the game. Gloucester? Let's see what his army's like. Yeah. So he's a bit outclassed. Oh, it looks like he's retreating. Either that level. You're just in time for a lukewarm conclusion to Defender of the Crown, I think. It's kind of annoying as a game just because, like, you get going really well in the first few turns, and then you just wipe the map like I'm doing now, or you get wiped out. Like, you just can't continue after the first few turns because the tables are against you. Yeah, like there's nobody at home defending here. But I'm disappointed by wiping out the Normans. That means that, like, you can't have a princess, and I'm disappointed that we missed out on that, but oh well. I wish there was more strategy to this, but I don't know. It was a really cool minigame anyway. $75-1. Alright. So we have one enemy, our former friend. Oh wait. Oh, that counts as a victory if you eliminate all the Normans. I didn't realize that. Usually all the Saxons get eliminated before now. I've never won this way. The crown has been found. It was Robin Hood who stole the crown after the king was assassinated. He's been guarding it this whole time. And now I become king of England. King Wilfred the Wild, is that who I am? Well, there we go. That's Defender of the Crown. I feel like I didn't really defend the crown so directly as just sort of murder my competitors. Yeah, Robin Hood was doing the defending of the crown. And this is the only time you actually you hear a lot about Robin Hood in this game, but this is the only time you actually see him. There he is. Alright, so what now? Does it just take us back to the start? So What do I want to do now? Feel disappointed that we didn't find Princess, because that's like a whole cutscene and stuff that we missed out on. Also kind of disappointed that I've never won a joust. At least not today. I have won a joust. Oh, no, that's too low. That'll slay the horse. Maybe not. See, I've never... I feel like this is something that you should be able to get pretty good at, but I've never, ever done it reliably. I've occasionally kind of randomly... Like, that looks dead on center. And the timing felt good. It was right after the first clang, but it just says near miss. So, I've never known how to succeed at this one. That was way too early. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm going down. That was too late? It says too late. I clicked way too early. I'm sure of it. So, I don't know. I don't know how it works. Now... So what I was finding was it seemed more advantageous to start in... what is that area called? Forget the starting territory's names. Oh yeah, Cloyd. I don't know how to say it. Clyde. That's what I'm guessing. Cloyd. I don't know. I feel like that's the best place to start because here you're not fighting with your Saxons for Leicester. You're just going after Gloucester. And the Normans, well, fighting with them isn't as bad as fighting with the Saxons for it. Or no, this is Lancashire. Where's Leicester? Is Leicester over here? See, if I was from England, I'd probably know all of these. There's Nottingham. Cumbria. Okay. What I generally do is go after whichever one's richest. In this case, Lancashire. But that one tends to be contested by your allies, which is like the worst thing, but... So if that territory is rich enough, then you can put a castle on it on turn 2, which is what I'm doing here. But it's not always that rich. And when it's not, like, you tend to lose it on the next turn, unless you stay on it. Also, like, since I'm in Nottingham, there's kind of, I'm not in a good position to attack any of the Normans either. Like, if you get Gloucester, you can go in for that bottom left position. What's that? Cornwall. Or you can go after Buckingham. Like, you're adjacent to so much. This, well, I could go after the east. I forget what that territory is, but it's much iffier. And it's already a game that just like feels random whether you win or lose anyway. Wow, he had 5 soldiers waiting in that territory. I didn't expect this much resistance. This might be good though, because I can get home to defend. Oh wow, his army is actually pretty strong compared to mine. However, he's attacking a castle, so I've got a lot of good defensive bonus. Leicester. Oh, Leicester's in the middle, so what's the territory I just took? I lose half my income this month. Like, so, like, randomly just, like... Come on! Wilfred of Ivanhoe is one of the Saxons. Like, he should be... Ideally, like, they attack the Normans and kind of... They wear each other down and kind of keep themselves out of your hair. So, buy a catapult. That's probably enough to go after Reginald. Oh, his army's there now. Look at Jeffrey. He's like, he's not feeling well. So, see what we can do here. Okay, so let's leave one at home. We bring a catapult with us. So, I can take Leicester. Hang on. What's this one called? That's Lincolnshire. Okay. That's Yorkshire. So I could take this one and go after Buckingham, but I figure he's kind of strong. He's probably super strong. He left 5 there? Oh. There's so many soldiers here. Okay. He attacks. Go home again. We just put that back. Why are you attacking me with 2? Army of 2. Okay. So I know his army is small. So it'd be cool to go after him, it's just... He's also the weakest one now, and he's probably... building up an army this turn. Oh, it's the campaign army. Do I get to keep that catapult? I feel like I should have 2 catapults now. I don't know if that's how it works. Thank you, Robin. Attacked again. But by staying close to home, as long as you're 1 space from home, you can always move to defend, and you automatically, when it's... Whoa, okay, so he had like a big army. I don't think I can defend this, but we'll see actually, because it's... You do have a lot of bonus defense in a castle. So I have a chance here. It is kind of like Risk. In that there's kind of like a random chance for either side to be winning at any given time. Oh, I love it when we get to hear that second part of the music that you don't like hear all the time. So I wore them down pretty good. Still iffy. think we got it. We're just barely. So that means his army is now pretty small, but it also means my army is really small. So I can rebuild. Do I not have a catapult anymore? Okay. So now Wilfred's gonna attack me here. Okay, so there go my defensive bonuses. But his army sucks. So does mine, because I didn't have time to transfer any men into it, but I get to keep Leicester. Alright. Well, let's see what we can do. Guess I can only... Oops, I pressed the wrong button. So if you right-click, you move 5 at a time. Helps sometimes. Okay. So... my worst enemy is here. This guy's probably, like, building up the most gigantic army we've ever seen. That territory's not... Oh, come on, just every side. This is how it usually goes. I guess I can hold that off, but... I like lost my whole army. And an army of 5. Do I still have a catapult? It looks like I don't have a catapult anymore. How did my catapult disappear? Where'd it go? You tell me. Oh, now he wants to joust after he, like, attacked my castle. That's some nerve. See, that looked like good aim. Oh, I won! Actually won the joust. So that's what happens when you win the joust. Wow. See, he's got 50 gold per month. Like, there's no way we could beat him now. He's just like the winner of this game. So... Oh, it's just letting me just for fame. That felt good as well. So maybe I have to hit really, really close to center. Oh, no. Too late. Didn't feel too late. So, I don't tend to attack the Saxons because they're my allies, of course. So that's 3 pieces of gold, and that's only 2. Neither of them is very good. So I guess I might as well go this way. I lost 2 soldiers. Am I gonna lose a third? I lost 3 soldiers. Okay, Wolfrick's out now. Like, there's no way we're gonna win against that one. But we might get the orange one. Maybe. I could send a spy. Armies camped at Norfolk. 5 soldiers, 1 knight. So I think I can take that. See, the money I spent on spies is now like a waste. And the thing is, his territories aren't worth much, but I might be able to remove like 4 of his soldiers. It is kind of random. Ah! Sometimes the click just doesn't happen. It bothers me. You hear somebody scream over there, but I guess it's not one of the soldiers. I don't know, not doing too good here. A little bit off there. No. My knights are useless. I don't have an army to move to defend. I can move my army to defend? What does that even do? My armies... I have an army of none. Well, I'm glad I moved that army to defend. This looks like the end of it. I'm being attacked by the other Saxon. Wilfred of Ivanhoe. A nun army. That'd be interesting. I think that's the thing that happens in the Hitman games, maybe. This one soldier might be able to survive against this, actually. I've never actually played a Hitman game, but I have like 1 or 2 of them on Steam, and I've been meaning to play them. My one remaining soldier. This is what I wanted to be able to show. So Catherine, the guy who just attacked me, his daughter has been kidnapped. So I'm gonna help him out. But I'm also gonna get Robin to help me out. And so he boosts your swordplay stat, basically. You conceal yourselves in a nearby wood until night falls. So you can see we have one of Robin's merry men there instead of... Or that might be Robin Hood himself, I don't know. But instead of our regular dude, we have his help. It looked like the screen kind of glitched out for a second, but I think that's authentic. I think I remember it doing that now and then. I don't think that's the emulator's fault. There we go. So we got inside, we lost like a bit more than a quarter, not quite a third of health. And we noticed this guy has already lost a quarter of health. I like seeing this shadow. This was always glitched out on my version. Is this guy gonna stop? Stop it, guy, so I can attack you back. This is always pretty slow. I think I do more damage per attack because of my... I think the character I've got has high swordplay as well. So he's really good at this. Waiting for a moment to get in there. So I could probably be more reckless now since his health is so low compared to mine. There we go. Now I tiptoe. So you move the mouse to the right to move forward, to the left to move back, left click to attack, and you hold right click to parry. Here we go. What will we find? The greatest treasure. Hoping to find Lady Catherine. At first, the room appears to be empty. As you turn to leave, a soft voice calls out from the dark, "She's here!" In a rush of gratitude, she throws herself into your arms. She accompanies you to your castle, and during the weeks that follow, gratitude turns to love. Then late one night, here we are. I never got to see that either because it was corrupted on my on the copy that I had. It wasn't a pirate copy; it was a real copy. But we don't even get to see. I'm disappointed by this because so after this happens, what happens is like you take over one of the other Saxon castles and you get all their lands, but then you also have your lady in the corner. On every turn that you play, but we won't get to see this. Like, she would be in the top right corner now on the map. But we lost out. But at least I got to show that. I was hoping I'd get to see that. Maybe I should play the Amiga version. Yeah, that marriage did not last long. We kind of got besieged. Anyhow, I think that's a good demo of Defender of the Crown. Do